Well, thank you.
That was just rude.
I know.
Today's show. Today's show brought to you by Recon Text. That's right, Recon Text. Call 217-670-1132. Call today. Call today and get yourself a detail. Get a car detail that will make your car look better than when it was new. That's what you get from Recon Text. Right on the corner of 8th and Black. It's Recon Text. Let them get your car looking great. They do it. When they do a detail, they work their ass off. They go right in, clean the whole thing, get it looking nice and sharp. They can also do a coating. Oh, they give you a 3, a 5, a 7-year coating. For the life of the coating, you will not have to wax your car. That's right. All you have to do is take it through a car wash. It comes out sparkling clean. It looks fantastic. Recon Tech. Call 217-670-1132. Recon Tech. And Just Beds. Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. Just Beds has your bed sitting in their showroom right now. That's right. Go on to Just Beds and check out full size, queen size, king size bed. Lay in them. Find the one you want for you, your significant other, your spouse, whatever your situation may be. Your kids, your spare bedroom, whatever you need, they've got it. It's Just Bed. That's where you can buy your next bed. It's Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. They have won the Illinois Times Best of. They win it every year. I can't remember the last time. I don't know if they've ever lost. They win it every year. It's Just Bed. Just pay for the mattress and go home. That's all you got to worry about it. You don't have to carry the mattress home on top of your car like a hillbilly. No, they deliver. They show up at your house with the mattress, all right? They show up at the house. They knock on the door. They bring the mattress in. They bring it in. And then they set it up for you. They even tear down your old mattress. And they dispose of it properly. That's what they do at Just Beds. They have regular. They know what to do with the mattress when it's done. Unless it's too dirty. If your mattress is too dirty, they throw it in seats back there. But it's what they do at Just Beds. Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. It is just. All right. Good morning. We are the Morning Disaster. I'm Ray Lytle. There's you see Dan and Christine over there. And you see Gargamel down there. Fat Gargamel.
Don't eat the Smurfs.
How are you? Yeah, he's already eaten them. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? I see people already in the chat room wishing. What nice listeners we have. Look at the first thing they say when they get in the chat room.
Oh, good morning, Karen.
Good morning,
Good
all.
morning, all.
Every one of us.
Diane says, good morning, all. Well, hello,
Good morning, Diane.
TJ says, good morning, everyone.
Good
He has
morning.
but none of them are good. Oh, my God.
Apparently, I missed something.
You have Tom that says good morning.
No,
Good
he's
morning,
not. He's not
Glenn.
saying good morning. He's making a statement. It is, in fact, morning.
No, it's just morning. Morning. You know, it's like
morning.
it's like he speaks. He's going morning. You know.
Morning. Like top of the morning to you.
Yeah, like Lori says, morning, everyone.
Good
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah. Tom says, Just Beds will take your old bed and throw it in the yard of a disturbing rat. A disturbing rat hoarder that's just there for the pussy. Yes. We have heard of this person that is disturbing person that is there.
Okay, I want to say this right here, right now.
Oh shit!
I do not have fucking rats.
I don't know
Yes,
who would even say that Steve has rats. How horrible. He's eating them all.
Oh hell.
They're
not Smurfs.
Yeah. He's waiting for the other one to grow up a little bit. So he can go.
I'm gonna get another shirt that says "I've never eaten pussy."
Oh boy.
Oh my god!
Look at that shirt.
And
you
then on
have.
the
That'll
back,
get you a lot
on
of
the back
dates.
it should say "Want to be my first."
Yeah.
Lord.
Unbelievable. You are really something. You are really, really something. Good morning, everybody. What's going on?
Oh,
How was your Tuesdays? Did everybody have a good Tuesdays?
Busy Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep. Went and cleaned for Cindy, and then went straight to the haunted house and was there till what time did we leave? It was after 11.
11 o'clock.
Wow, you guys working your ass off for that haunted house. I hope it's going to be great this year. I really do.
I went to
think it
work
is.
and wasn't happy with what happened at work, and then got
Oh
off
no!
work
What?
and
Oh, something bad happened.
There are changes coming, and I'm not happy with them because, of course, nobody asked me what I want. Fuck Dan, he doesn't matter.
Oh boy, here we go. See, that sounds to me like a story,
No,
right?
no.
Is that what you're thinking? Steve? Sounds like a story, right?
Huh?
You cut out. We lost you.
I said it sounds like a story.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It's not one from me.
So they made change. Who made the changes?
It's staffing and personnel changes, and
Oh shit!
no one cleared it with me.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I run that fucking joint.
Oh. Okay.
So they put someone in charge of something
No, not yet.
that you disagreed with. You don't like the person that got promoted, or you like the person that got dismissed.
Anyway, how's your day so far, Rick?
But doesn't that sound to? I mean, that
I
sounds
will
to
get
me
up and
like
walk away from this fucking camera.
it's just, you know what I mean. That sounds to me. It sounds to me like either you don't like someone who got promoted, or you like someone a lot that got demoted. That's what, when you say you don't like personnel changes, that's usually what it is. Right? I mean,
Usually.
Christina, you obviously know what it is.
Yeah.
Am I
I do.
close? Am I close?
Sure. Yeah.
You don't need to name names or say anything. I'm just saying, am I close? Am I onto something?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's what I thought. That's what I
Okay,
thought.
Lieutenant Dan.
TJ has an update on Rage, which, by the way, I think today is a Rage. I think today is a daily disaster has Rage. I think it's today. He says, quick update. Rage's treatment is now causing him to lose motor control function.
Well,
Rage has got
it's too brain over.
he's got brain cancer, right? That sucks. Oh man. And his grandpa's making the final turn.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
how old? TJ's grandpa's like 90s. Isn't he in his 90s?
No idea.
Yeah, I think TJ's grandpa's nearing 100.
91.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's 91. Yeah.
He's
That's a good life, man. 91's a good
Mhm.
life.
that's too
Yeah.
long for me.
Oh, good God.
So you're saying 91 should be dead?
Oh fuck no! That's not another half. That's not. That means I'm
You
not
say
even
it's too
halfway
long.
my life over yet.
All I hear is phlegm. What's he saying?
You're
That's what
saying
he's saying.
91 is too late to live? You think a person should be killed before then?
Not all of them, just him.
Me,
Just Steve.
not. Yeah, 91's a good life, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 91's a good life, man.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to make it
You
to
see a
91.
lot. See
It
a
would
lot
be
happen.
nice, but I'm probably not going to make it to 91.
Probably not, because I'll kill you before then.
I'd love to make it to 91.
Give you a heart attack.
I'd probably have glasses that would look like they'd be this thick, but
And Ray, and your hair would be gray.
well,
No,
my
it
hair is
wouldn't. He'd have somebody dye it for him.
He'd be
my
the
hair's
only,
my hair's unfortunately gray now, but
he'd be the only 91-year-old man with just for men on his head because he couldn't handle the gray.
oh no, I think there are people older than I don't know if they're wearing hair dye at 91. I would though.
Have a hairpiece. Lose all your hair.
Yeah. I tell you, rather than this gray, losing it might have been the I might have picked losing it over, you know.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning that way because the tradition of my family for the men, you either start going gray by the time you by your 30s, or you start losing it by your 30s. And I had kids at 19 and they started giving me gray hair right then and there. And I thought, great, I'm not going to lose my hair. Well, apparently I got the best of both worlds because my hair's going gray and I'm losing it. And it pisses me off.
I thought Steve was going to get his hair colored. Yellow.
The color right
He
here.
is. I just haven't had time to do it
Oh,
yet.
that's right. You've been fighting.
Maybe next week.
No, it's
That's
not
what we
business.
done
He's like,
building.
Steve, Steve's so competitive. Steve.
Ah,
I heard phlegm again.
yeah.
Yeah, he's something else. Mm. Oh boy.
I think he needs to swallow that load that he's got in his mouth so we can actually understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Swallow that load.
That's what it sounds like.
You got a full load in your mouth. I don't know what you were doing before the show.
He's not Gargamel, he's Garglemel.
You mean who he was doing?
Bubba the Baker says, I'm upset. That's not anything new.
I'll tell you what. I think 91's a good life. Karen says 91's a good long life, but it's never easy to lose someone close to you. Oh, I agree 100%.
Yeah, the age doesn't matter. It's not like grandpa gets to 91 and you're like, oh, well, we're done with him. He can go. No, that's not how that works.
Yeah, my great grandmother got 100.
Wow.
Damn.
It was still sad, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I had a great grandpa that lived at 99.
Wow.
You had a great grandpa lived to 99?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're convinced you're going to die at 70?
Well, yeah.
I'm
he
telling
was a very fit man. He was never fat and had heart problems or anything else.
Yeah,
He
but
worked on the railroad.
But your mom's in her 80s and she's had heart problems and she's still alive.
No shit.
I imagine it's on her side of the family, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
But it's more
that's
my
in your genes.
It's more my grandfather because my grandfather died of a heart attack. He had just got a physical the day before for insurance, and the next day he went to work and died.
Wow.
Massive heart attack.
Ain't that some shit?
I'll be damned. Was he a drug addict?
Oh, good Lord.
I'm guessing not because he passed his physical.
Was he a drug addict?
No, he wasn't a drug addict. He was a bridge builder.
I'm saying some people have drug.
There is a history of that
Some
kind of
people
issue
have
in
drug
that family.
issues.
Yeah.
Speed it up. Just
Yeah.
saying. I'm saying some people have drug issues.
Right. Yeah.
TJ wants to know if he was a pervert.
No.
Is that
No,
possible?
that runs
That's
the
on the
family.
other side of the family.
I was
That's,
Oh,
gonna-
okay.
that's on my dad's side of the family.
Okay.
TJ says he's happy that Steve's attempting to get him laughing.
Well,
Even if he's not catching the whole show, the laughter helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
um,
Well, that's the whole
You
purpose
realize
of this show.
I don't
Steve's
know how I'm
great-grandfather
attempting.
lived to 99.
I'm not gonna live that long. I fucking guarantee you.
You
I
never
just
know.
want to live longer.
No,
than,
I know. I know.
I want to live longer than everybody else that I care about because I don't want to have to put them through the pain of losing me. Let them go first.
Yeah.
Then when everybody I care about is gone, then I can go.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. That's very nice. You don't want to put them through the pain of losing you,
Yeah.
but you enjoy watching them die.
It'll be quieter.
Yeah.
Oops, did I just say that out loud?
You'd rather go through the pain.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather my wife died first, so I go through that pain.
You can always numb the
Right.
pain with
That's-
alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just pain to me. It's no big deal. I've had pain all my fucking life.
I'll just go through the pain and be
Yeah.
upset,
Rather
Rather
than
than
put her
having-
through it.
rather than having her go through it.
Yeah.
Plus, being an eligible bachelor,
But you know,
one of
the
those.
thing is, you know why most men die before their wives? Because they want to.
Huh, that's true.
Puddin might be onto something.
Puddin says Steve's grandpa was a bridge builder. Steve's a bridge burner. Bubba the Baker says he had a great grandpa who was in his 90s, exercised up until death. Yeah. Yeah. Puddin says, how great is that? Dan is waiting for Chrissy to die just for the sleep.
Just so I can get a fucking nap.
Yeah.
Complaining. Okay.
I'll be taking a nap at the funeral. I'll be like, no, just let me fucking sleep. Just let me get some sleep.
Okay. Rigor mortis will step in and
I can't hear a word you're saying.
I said rigor mortis will set in and
Yeah.
It's not going to
Rigor
stop.
mortis
him.
this morning too, wasn't it?
one last ride.
Yep. Why not? Well, I'm all I know is that I want to live. I'd like to live over 100. I'd like to be 100. I'd like to be 300 actually. That's what I'd like to be if possible.
As long as that would be cool, as long as like the function was still there. I don't want to be 300 years old and not be able to move or think or do anything.
Yeah.
I want to be as functional then as I am now. That would be cool as hell then.
Yeah, I'd at least like to be able to watch television without pooping myself. You know what I mean?
Right. Which I can barely do now, but that's
Or
beside
go
the
to the movies or whatever. You know what I mean? I'd like to at least go through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get through the day without shitting myself. Would be wonderful.
Wouldn't that be great, Steve?
That'd be neat just to see the changes that come about in the world, like look at everything now and then if we live another 50 years, look at what it is then.
It would. I'd tell you that's for me. For me, absolutely. For me, that would be. Yeah, I'm very interested in what's going to happen in the next couple hundred years. You know what I mean? I'd love to live that long to see it. because I don't know what's coming. You know what's gonna happen to this. Bo the Baker says if his dong stops working, he's take me now, Lord.
I told Christine and Dan for the show, if I could go back to the shape I was in 10 years ago, I'd let you cut both my nuts off.
He did say that before you got on.
We cut your nuts off.
He said if getting neutered would help him walk better, fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, why not? He doesn't use them, so.
If you'd taken back 25 years, you can cut it all off. Just leave a hole there just to piss so I can piss.
Wow.
Just to be able to walk again.
Puddin says Ray's going to live to be 100, still doing the morning disaster, and he's probably still going to be talking about fucking Father Steve and Steve shitting his pants.
Steve's going to be burned up.
I would roll out Steve's ashes. I hope I get his ashes.
Oh God.
Oh, you know that cremation is just going to smell like a fire at a weed
I don't
plant.
care. I would love to get his ashes.
You probably will. I know.
Yeah, can you make it so I get your ashes when you die? Because I would love
Christina, my mom.
like Christine and I'll split them. That way we could put them. That way we can have them. I'm getting ready to change my room around here, but we could put your ashes right next to our microphones. Like I'll have your ashes out.
Yeah.
Are you going to shake them like a rattle can or what?
Well, just so we can have them while we're broadcasting.
Yeah.
What do you think, Steve?
It'll be in a cardboard box. I guarantee I can do that. In a bag.
Oh,
Inside a plastic bag.
I
I
don't know.
get a fancy urn or nothing.
Dan will make you an urn.
I will build you a nice, pretty wooden urn. I did it for my cousin. I can do it for you.
I don't think an urn would. Yeah, an urn's not too expensive. I mean,
Was it going to be a shit emoji and you're going to put my ashes inside of it?
Oh, that would be really cool.
Get him one of those glass vases from Dollar Tree. And
yeah. I don't think it'd be big enough though.
No.
But I would love to broadcast with Steve's urn, with Steve's ashes next to me, because I don't want to do a show without Steve. I've said before that I don't want to do a show without him. So,
yeah.
DA says Dan is correct. Ray will still be talking about Steve after he dies. Ray will be doing the show with Steve's mom, and she'll be bringing Steve stories.
Oh God.
Oh, I got to tell you, if Steve's mom outlives him, oh my God, Steve will die so angry.
Yes,
and he will come back to haunt. He'd be an angry poltergeist, son of a bitch.
He will haunt us all
because he wants that inheritance so bad. It would kill him. Steve, let me give you some options. Okay. Your choice is your mother lives a long, wonderful, glorious life. Or your mom dies 6 months after you do. 6 months after you die. Or no, I'm sorry. Or your mom outlives you, living a long, glorious life. Or your mother dies 6 months before you do. What would you take?
I think you broke him, Ray. The wheels are spinning.
Well, I'm asking, would you rather your mom die after you? Your mom lives to like 100.
Right.
Or your mom dies 6 months before you die. I mean, hopefully your mother lives a long life and you live a long life. That's my wish for you. My wish for your family is you both have.
Honestly,
your mom's already had a long life. She's in her 80s.
After seeing my mom, over the weekend, I honestly don't think she's gonna fucking die. I think she's gonna outlive everybody.
Your mom is pretty special. I mean, she got in a
She's-
horrible car wreck.
I go
A horrible car
I
wreck.
go over to her house. What she do? She's out in the fucking yard picking up sticks.
Yeah.
Putting
Good
them in
for
a
her.
wheelbarrow.
Good for
Hey,
your
what are you
mama.
doing? Yeah, I gotta pick these sticks up. Hey, don't leave it some bitch on the ground. You pay a guy to do that shit.
She doesn't.
My mom
want
does
her
the
yard.
same shit.
She
My
doesn't
mom
want her
can't
yard
see.
looking all dirty. God, what if someone sees it?
My mom can't see very well. She can't walk very well. And we go over there to help her with things, and she's out in the fucking yard picking up sticks. You have a lawn guy. The lawn guy will mow. The lawn guy will pick it. Well, I want to get these little ones, or he'll just mow over them.
Well, then
No.
tell him you don't want him mowing over him. Tell him to pick him up. You're paying him.
Exactly. That's what I said.
And then we were pressure washing the siding on her house. And she's like, let me try. I want to help. And that damn thing about launched her across the driveway. But she's still, we have pictures and video of her pressure washing the house because she wanted to.
Oh, my mom had to fucking pressure wash her fucking driveway. Her concrete driveway.
That's next.
I said, why? Oh, look at it. It's just disgusting. And when I went over there, I parked my truck at her house, and fucking, I can't park on her driveway because that truck leak oil. I said, yeah, it does. You park that son of a bitch in the grass. Don't you park that son of a bitch on my driveway?
Park it in the grass where it'll kill the fucking lawn.
What? I had to park it by the fucking garbage can.
So your mom did not allow you to park in the driveway.
No, if I have a vehicle, that's just her thing. She can't stand little oil spots on her fucking concrete driveway.
Here's the conversation between my wife and I. When we showed up to Xochimilco last week, I go, "Oh my God, look at this truck!" I said, "Can you believe someone drove that over here?" And my wife goes, "Isn't that Steve's truck?" And I go, "Oh shit, that is Steve's truck." Yeah, but excuse me, I didn't mean to bring up a non sequitur, but yeah, I'm just so. Steve, would you rather your mom live a long, glorious life of being 100+ years old, or would you rather her die 6 months before you do?
Oh, I'd rather. When do I go? When am I going? Do I get to die normal? Whatever.
Yeah,
I want?
normal die, but your mom dies 6 months before you do.
Oh, well, okay. What if I want her to live forever though?
That's not a choice.
What happens to me?
This
Yeah,
is
it is.
an
You
easy
said.
answer, Steve.
Well, you die. Well, unfortunately, you'll die before her. If your mom lives a glorious life into her hundreds, that's still 20 some odd years away.
Oh yeah, I would take that.
You would rather that than your mom die before 6 months before you.
Yeah, because she could go anytime. I mean, if she dies 6 months, then I'm dead in 6 months. If she dies 6 months before me, what happens if I get a call tomorrow from?
But you know that. Okay, all right. So you choose your mother to live. You don't want any inheritance or anything, obviously.
He just came up with a very valid point, though.
That's very nice, Steve. It's very nice.
If she's gonna die 6 months before him,
I
he gets a call tomorrow saying his mom died. He knows he's only got 6 months to go.
I know.
That's what he was trying to say.
Exactly.
Good. That's a great answer, Steve. Very smart. Very smart. Yeah. All right. So
I just had the best idea though. If we get Steve cremated, we can mix him with some oil and pour it on his mom's driveway just to piss her off.
Oh, that'd be great. You think his mom would get his ashes then?
Yeah, she don't want them.
Yeah, probably.
You don't think your mom would want your ashes?
No, she could give a shit. This is what I want done. And I'll put it in writing. If I still know Dan, I want Dan and Mark Young to get together, and I want Mark Young and them to go down to Macon Speedway, and I want Dan to get in one of Mark's cars, and I gotta get permission from whoever Macon Speedway. And I just wanted to open the box and let it fly.
So you want me to do a lap with the box hanging out the window?
Yeah, take a couple laps in one of Mark's late models and just let me blow.
Well,
Yep.
you know, it is illegal in Illinois to dispose of human remains in that manner. You
Yeah.
are technically
Yeah.
not allowed to sprinkle people's ashes.
In the
Right.
state of Illinois, you're not allowed to do it
Yeah.
anywhere, right?
It might be
So-
anywhere, but I know in Illinois for sure. Like when people say, I want to be dumped in the ocean, well, it's against the law.
But it's also against the law. You can't dump them into Lake Michigan. I know that.
No,
At least
you
on the
can't dump
Illinois
them in the
side.
waters. Yeah.
Can't
You
pour them in
can't
the
dump
river.
them in Wrigley Field. That's
Nope.
against the law. You can't dump them
Yeah,
at the
it's
Illinois
crazy,
State
crazy,
Fairgrounds. You can't. There
But
are
you
places-
can bury them, because we used to have to dig cremation all the time.
Yeah, you can
Why
bury
would
them,
you
but
bury ashes?
you're supposed to bury them in consecrated ground. Like you
Yeah.
can't just bury your aunt in the backyard. You're not
Right.
supposed to be. People do it, but you're not supposed to be able to.
Yeah.
My aunt and my uncle are currently in boxes in my mom's garage.
Oh. I'm just saying, when Steve dies, I would like to broadcast with his ashes because I've always
There'll be
wanted to
plenty
broadcast.
there.
I like broadcasting with Steve.
There'll be plenty there. Guarantee you.
All right, so let me switch it up, Steve. If would you rather your mom die after you or before you?
You're making him think too much, Ray.
Would you rather your mom die before you die?
I'm thinking.
After you die.
I'm thinking. Okay.
We can tell. We see the smoke.
think
There's
too
that your
hard.
vape.
Because part of my brain says I wanted to die after me, and then part of my brain that sees the money says I wanted to die before me.
Because you want the money. Yeah.
Because I know I know the weekend the will changed because all of her
Why did the will change?
because the home in Brookfield sold. So that money,
So
that
she's
money-
got more money in her will now.
yeah.
Oh.
And then my brother told me how much money he sent her because he was bitching. He didn't trust sending his 80-year-old mother money. Dude, she's 80 years old. I think she fucking knows how.
Yeah, he's gonna get some of it back. Why wouldn't you send it all to her?
He was afraid she was.
It seems to me that he just didn't want you getting any of that money.
Oh no, he didn't. No, he don't give. He fucking. I don't give a fuck about the money. No, because her Amazon account got hacked one time, and she lost a whole bunch of fucking money, and so he's like always afraid she's gonna get hacked. And I said, dude, I'm sure she'll have it wired right to her fucking bank account. I don't think they're gonna let you send a check or
I'm
anything
sure
like
she's
that.
I'm sure she's got a POD set up.
It's
Because
200
Isn't all her?
yeah.
Isn't everything put in a trust so that you guys don't have to?
Yeah, and that's what it was. That's what my mom was told me because the
Yeah.
trust changed because of them that money. Because now she's paid off. The home in Pana is paid off now. Her car is paid off now. She doesn't. Oh wait, she doesn't have loans anymore. So
I'm just saying that a lot of people set it to where their checking account, all that money,
right, yeah,
upon death, goes into the trust.
yeah. That's the way it gets. Me, my brother, and the two girls will all get X amount a month for so many years until it's
and then
gone.
you have the trust set up to where you pay
Right.
limited taxes,
Right.
or you know what I mean, and then that pays you, and you have to wait
Right.
for the will to go through probate or whatever the hell it is. But yeah, so that's actually pretty smart of your mom. It keeps you from having to pay too much tax.
Okay. That's and I see where my brother's point, where he's worried, that I would trust my mother with money more than I trust my sister-in-law. Me and my sister-in-law have never meshed.
You think the sister-in-law is spending the money that he just made from that home?
My brother, oh yeah, my brother. I know what they both got. I don't give a shit what my brother says. And he tried to tell me. He tried to make me deal with it. He said, "I've been paying the taxes there, all this shit, and Mom was only giving me $500 a month." I said, "Okay, My mom was giving you $500 a month for 12 months. That's $5,000. Oh no,
It's not.
that was $12,000. Okay, the
Your mom
taxes
was
were
giving
only
him $500 a month for how many months?
for 12 months for a year. For a year,
Okay, it's like
that's $12,000.
no. She was given $500 a month
For 12 months.
Oh, okay, all right. That's $6,000.
Yeah,
It's not $12,000. It's
yeah.
okay.
Then my brother, his taxes were $15,000. He said, and they were paying the rest.
So he was paying $9,000 in taxes.
Okay, he's
Your mom
he's
was
acting like he was paying the whole $15,000, which he probably was because he was put instead of him taking that $500 and putting it in an account or putting it directly to the property taxes. He probably put it in his bank account and blew it, and then come in tax time, he had to come up with all the cash at one time.
He should have put it in the savings account.
I know that's exactly what he should have done, but he didn't fucking do it. I can't fucking he did. And if he's listening right now, I'm sorry, Matt.
Oh. So you're saying that you'd have been better off if they'd have put you in charge of the finances?
No, definitely not me. I'd just take it all and put it in my pocket and go spend it.
Holly says she feels Steve is going to get screwed. It doesn't matter about.
No.
She says she's watched it happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's all cool. It's all.
She said he's probably stealing from Steve
Won't
now.
be obvious. There's probably people stealing from you right now that you don't even know about. I hope not. But if someone is stealing from Steve, I got to be honest. I wish it was Christina.
Oh, I know who it is.
What the hell am I going to steal? Dirty underwear?
If anyone was stealing from Steve, I wish it was Christina. So I think Christina deserves to steal. You know what I mean?
That's one thing hard. I am not. I am not a thief.
I know, but I'm just saying you work very hard. If anyone deserves.
What's she going to steal? Used cat litter and used pillows?
I don't know. I'm just saying that she's pretty nice.
Dirty
I'd root
clothes.
for Christina.
Oh, so I have caught her stealing water before.
Oh my God. I get a water out of the fridge. Hey, that costs money. You're going to pay for that? Motherfucker, I'm over here cleaning your house. I'm taking a bottle of water.
He is unbelievable.
Dying of thirst because she's slaving away in that nasty ass apartment and he can't even cough up a bottle of water.
Holly says, Steve, you're being delusional if you trust them, family or not. Boy,
that's right.
That is not a lie.
Families turn into fucking vultures when somebody dies.
Yeah, they do.
I've never, dude, I've never gotten anything when anybody died. No, I've never been left anything in a will. I've never had to go through any of that. I have no idea if my father had anything because it's certainly none of it went to me. I have no idea if my grandparents had anything. It never went to me. I don't know, you know?
Well, nobody in my family has ever had a ton of money.
Yeah.
But, you know, we all have stuff and we all have things. And like when my grandma died, all these cousins that I never saw showed up out of fucking nowhere. Well, she promised me this and she told me I could have that. And I'm taking this. Fucking vultures, man. Cleaned out the house.
I've never gotten, but I mean, that for some people it's important. And, you know.
Oh, it's important. There's things that are hanging in my house now.
People that were left things in the will and family members cleaned everything out. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, even if you leave a will, people can get there before, you know, the will is enacted. So my mom and I have had this discussion. The moment I find out she has passed away, I'm going to put fucking padlocks on the doors. Yep. And I'm going to post an armed guard because there's going to be cousins and stepbrothers I haven't seen in years showing up.
Really?
I'm supposed to get things.
There's family you don't trust.
Dude, I know it. I mean, I got my hot brother and all my stepbrothers that disappeared when my stepdad died. They're going to come running back.
Huh. thinking they're owed something.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put padlocks on the doors and post an armed guard, and y'all ain't getting shit till the wheels cracked open.
I don't know.
And then the wheel says you get $1.75. You get, I don't know, $2 maybe.
Yeah, I've never been left anything. I would like to be left something. You know what I mean? It's not a pain in the ass.
I got left something, but it was only because I was the last living person. Because it was actually supposed to go to my dad, but my dad was already passed away, so I was his eldest son, so it went to me. I got $5,000.
Oh, that's not bad. Good for you.
Yeah.
So you
bought a
did get
race car
something
with
when
it.
somebody died. Who died that left you $5,000?
My dad's uncle, Uncle Wet.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Wet. You didn't share any of that with any of your,
Oh, okay, Jan. First thing she said, "You gonna let you give your brother any of that?" No, wasn't left to my brother. It was left to me.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't left to you with stipulations. It was just left to you.
Yeah, it was only left to me because Chester Stanton had passed away, and I was his eldest to go to his eldest son. So, took both of his sons.
And I'm sure you spent it on something that helped the community.
I bought a race car.
Well, you did help the community with that race car.
Mm-hmm.
Advertisement.
You helped them read a Shainer's advertisement because you went so slow around.
I increased Shainer's business by at least 30%.
Because you went so slow, everyone could see the Shainer's logo.
Yeah. Let's get tires at Shainer's Tire.
That's awesome.
Wow. Bubba the Baker makes a great point. He says when his great aunt died, all he wanted was her dining room table because he had so many memories sitting around that table. And now it's in his dining room. That's kind of how I feel.
Very nice.
I'm not that interested in money, I want the memories. And if I have a memory of this person with this, that's what I'm after. And then all the vultures show up and I don't get shit. I have 2 oil lanterns. The only thing I got out of my grandma's house was 2 oil lanterns, and that's because one of my aunts was going to throw them away. That's all I got from my grandma.
I loved my grandmother and grandfather. My memories of them are irreplaceable. I love it. They were irreplaceable, but
Oh yeah.
Although I didn't get anything, I'm just saying it would have been nice to get just something from my grandpa. Would have been nice to get something small like a watch or a tie or anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just
hope to maintain that connection.
Yeah, I just hope I don't get Steve's poop knife when he dies.
Well, I got to give it to somebody.
I'll make sure you get it.
I don't want the poop knife.
Because I'm sure I will be the one over there cleaning out the apartment, so I will make sure that you get.
You would have to clean out the apartment when he dies. Oh my!
Probably. Aren't I on your emergency contact?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Poop knife goes to Ray.
I don't want the poop.
Alondra goes to Big D.
I don't want the poop knife. I'll be damned.
Maybe we can make it like a shared thing. Give it to Ray for a week, and then Ray can pass it on to somebody else for a week.
Just not us, though.
Just
I pass the poop knife onto someone.
I want my chair to go to Ray's house.
I want your chair to go to the incinerator.
Well, that's mine. Didn't I give you my old chair?
Well,
that thing's in the damn land.
I'm talking about my bedroom chair, my recliner.
Oh, nobody wants that.
It's going to go to the incinerator.
Recliner? God. Know what you've done in that recliner? The last thing.
I'll probably die in the recliner, so if I don't die in hospital. I got a brand new bed from Just Beds.
Yeah, that's true. You do have a
I could only been slept in once, maybe twice.
Nice new bed.
I call dibs.
Unbelievable.
I don't know. Take a week to get all the powder out.
Yeah, it is full of powder. Like a damn powdered donut.
Somebody might want this TV too. This is good TV.
Ray can have that back.
Yeah.
Except it's pissing me off.
He bought it for you. It goes
Stupid
back
son
to
of a
him.
bitch.
Wait a minute. You don't like the TV I bought you?
No, I like it. It's just Christina can vouch for it. And you already told me what to do, and I just haven't done it yet. The motherfucker, every time I turn it off, I turn it back on. It's not connected to my fucking Wi-Fi.
Oh boy.
You got to unplug the motherfucker and plug it back in, and it connects. I don't know why it started doing that. It worked fine. Other than that, it's a great TV. I just have to remember. Usually I've been trying like the point. I remembered to unplug it when I walked into the office, and now, but will I remember to plug it back in after I go in the kitchen and fix my breakfast, then walk back to my chair? Probably not. Then I will sit down in the fucking chair and go, motherfucker. And I get back up and go plug the fucking TV back in. And then I'm not gonna watch the TV. And so I sit there and catch my fucking breath because I fucking feel like I'm having a heart attack.
You are really.
Although I feel pretty good today.
You think anyone wants your chair when you die?
I don't think so. I wouldn't want. I think we with Dan just throw it in my truck and burn it. That'll be the best one. Maybe you guys can have a cookout and burn it in a cookout.
Oh, I don't
Oh
know.
hell no!
Yeah,
The
that's a no.
stench. Oh no!
Oh, could you imagine that?
Oh,
Oh.
Well, you
I
can't
know.
burn the foam
I don't
though.
want to. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what you've done in that chair. I would be the last thing I'd want.
Now the couch. My couch is still good. Some life out of it. It's still a nice couch. It's only been sat on. I sat on it a couple times.
Oh, didn't you make out with somebody on it?
Yeah, with Martha.
Yeah. Oh man.
But then she jumped up and went to the bedroom, so I got up. My bare butt wasn't on the bed, on the couch.
So the sex took place in the bedroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You still have good memories of it? You still got good memories of the sex?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's what
all 4 seconds.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 1 second or 4 seconds or 1 hour. It's as long as you got good memories of it.
I remember her saying, "Oh, are you done?" That's the only thing I
You don't
remember.
have to remember that part.
And then she got out of bed, so I gotta go. Okay.
I've had sex with my beautiful wife. For the last 30 whatever years, but yet I had sex with people before her that I have fond memories of. I still have great memories of sex with people other than my wife. It's just it's a lot harder to remember those times now because it's been so many years. You know what I mean?
No.
No, Dan, you don't think it's good that I remember having?
I don't think you're supposed to.
Well, I
When
do.
you,
I
when
have
you get the
fond
new
memories.
one, you're supposed to.
I have fond memories of sex with my wife and without. What's wrong with having fond memories?
Ask your wife what's wrong with remembering sex with previous chicks. She'll tell you.
I don't remember.
Go ahead, ask her. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Say, hey, sex with you is great, but I also remember sex with this chick. And then watch what happens. Whap.
Well, my wife's in Texas, so
Well, that's why you're talking about it
I'm
now. She's not
happy.
there to hear you.
I'm a happy unmarried. What do I call myself?
part-time husband.
Yeah, I'm part-time husband right now. So
Can't even remember what to fucking say, but he remembers X sex.
I don't remember. a lot.
X.
No, I'm just saying I don't remember at all. But I remember having sex with other people, and I think to myself, oh yeah, that was good. Yeah. I don't remember a lot about things, but I do remember the times I had sex with other, and I go, oh, that was good. That was good sex. You know,
Why
I
are you
remember
looking at
times
me?
I remember times with my wife where it's like, oh my God, that was really good sex. And I miss that. You know, I remember the sex we had in like our 20s. Oh my God. Those are amazing memories.
Maybe if you'd find a way to forget about all the ex sex, there might be more current sex.
Well,
That's
I
all
don't
I'm saying.
remember. I
That's all
don't
I'm saying.
remember. It's not like I'm constantly thinking about XX. I'm saying, but I still have those memories. But I have memories of having sex with my wife in our 20s and 30s that were glorious. Except when she was pregnant. I don't have a lot of, I don't have a lot of, memories of having sex with her being pregnant. I don't know why I don't remember that, but yeah, none of those seem to have stuck. But I'm just saying, I have good memories. I'm glad I have the memories. I don't see anything wrong with having memories of people I had sex with, before my wife.
Maybe it's okay to have the memories.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't admit out loud that you have the memories.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly didn't mean to offend anyone, but
I'm just concerned for your well-being, Ray. I'm just concerned for your well-being.
My well-being is nice. and I
keep talking about those memories.
My wife's gone,
Yes,
I had plans to show her a good time last night, but she left. She was gone.
Oh shit!
My wife took off this morning, and then last night she went to hang out with my daughter at the emergency room or whatever.
Oh no!
And that took away my plans for the evening. So now I have to wait,
Just wait and store it all up for her when she gets back.
Till she gets back. So it means I'll have to be frustrated all week.
Oh God.
Oh well.
PORNHUB.
What?
What?
Pornhub.
Oh no. Oh, she said PORNH. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard A2B, and what the fuck is that?
Karen says, "I'm sure that she's sure my wife has memories of her own. Maybe she does. Maybe she does. But she married me. I'm just saying that of all my memories, my wife was the best. That's why I married her. You know what I mean? I would have married one of the other ones if they were so great. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
They weren't. They were good memories, but they weren't, fantastic. They weren't, they were good, but not great.
So that's how you pick a wife.
Well, I'm just saying that with me,
sex.
But sex is important, though, right? Sex was very important in picking a wife. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trust me, if my wife would have been bad at sex, if we didn't have a good sex life, I would not have married her. You know what I mean? There's no way. I would not have. I'm being honest. I wouldn't have married her. If I wasn't attracted to her, there's no way. Good Lord. I just gotten a different roommate. Well, I'm not like Steve. Wow. Steve married that wife of his, that sweat hog. Or that walrus, whatever the hell. See how.
And I bet the sex was horrible.
Oh, I bet it was horrible. But yet he married her. Why would you marry someone that you have bad sex with? And
because he loved her.
I don't know. But part of love is knowing that you have a good connection.
Probably the best sex I ever had was with Aunt Caroline.
Okay, why didn't you, Carolyn?
Don't ask any questions, Ray. Just
Oh, you know he's
every
going
now
to.
and then, it's okay to just drop it.
Well, I bet he had sex with
Have
that.
you met
That
Ray?
wasn't your aunt. That wasn't your aunt, though. It was.
No, it was Jeff Aunt
Your
Carolyn. We called her
buddies.
Aunt Carolyn.
You said she
It was
was
my
really
buddy's best friend, Jeff's aunt. His mom and his aunt were twins. I thought
You
his
said
mom
she
was a
jumped
bitch.
on you. You said she jumped right on you. And,
Oh yeah, we was drinking.
yeah.
We were. She's like, Steve, take me up to the store. I'll get some wine.
And then she
And we
jumped
go,
on you. Then she had you pull over somewhere.
You
right?
know a good place we can go park, right?
How much older was she? How much older was she than you? And you were
Oh
like,
shit! She'd be old enough to be my mom because Jeff's the same age as I am. So she'd be in her 80s now. So she was in her late 40s, early 50s, and I was in my late 20s probably.
oh, you were late 20s when this happened?
Maybe not late, maybe mid 20s.
See, I always thought you were like.
No. My first sexual.
I always thought you were like early 20s when this happened.
Well, I'm thinking. No, I'd be late. It had to be late 20s.
No, Christina, didn't you think Steve was like 19 when this happened?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let me think about it.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm trying to think, because there was we used to. No, because we were out. Well, okay, yeah, you're probably right.
So there was a 20 plus year. There was a 20 plus age difference.
1920. Yeah, 1920.
Wow.
It was right after college, and Jeff was working at Borden's, and he already had a place. He had a little apartment in Illinois I'd go stay at, and we'd always go over to Aunt Carolyn's to get drunk, and she'd buy us the beer.
Wow.
And she'd get drunk with you?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, so you needed her to buy the beer because you guys weren't.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And then Uncle Kent come home, and he would drink with us too. They'd get all kinds of rowdy. I had to leave and tell Jeff, we gotta leave. Uncle Kent's getting pissed off.
So you were friends with the woman's husband who you had sex with?
Yeah.
I've never had sex with.
God.
I've never had sex with a married woman other than the woman I was married to. You know what I mean?
You're missing out, Ray. That's all I'm saying.
I've never had sex. I've never had sex with a married woman other than.
Oh, because I remember she's
married to me.
we gotta keep this secret. Hush, hush. We can't let Kent find out, because if Kent would have found out, he'd have fucking black ma. He'd have fucking beat the shit out of me. He was a bad motherfucker. He was a postman. He was a walk. He'd kick my ass.
I'll be damned.
Wow.
You're saying she was really good. She rocked your world.
Well, she was definitely better than the 14-year-old that I had when I was in college.
Oh, good God.
And was your doink as small then as it is now?
Oh no, it was much bigger.
As Ray puts a banana in his mouth.
Well, actually,
Was your doink as small as it is?
Steve, talk about your penis. Yeah. Steve, please talk about your penis while I'm eating this banana.
well, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was bigger, but I was smaller. It was probably the same size, but I was much smaller. I wasn't
was
even
less
300
around it.
pounds.
Less fupa.
I was about 280.
That's a bad thing. Is it just me that thinks the most shocking part of this story is that Steve went to college?
Nothing else surprises me. Just that.
Went to college twice.
Well, it's not like he went to university or anything.
No.
He went to automotive college.
Yeah, we're not talking, Cambridge or
It
Harvard.
was an
He didn't
institute.
go to Harvard.
It was what's called Wichita Automotive and Electronics Institute,
Oh,
Institution.
Wichita, Kansas.
he went into an institution.
Yeah, that's what I got from that.
I was going to say something to that effect. Yeah, he probably should be at an institute. Shouldn't he?
Hey, he's being one now.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh well.
Keep eating that banana, Ray. I'm not done.
You know the banana.
Yeah.
The problem with the banana is it's not ripe.
Oh, yeah.
Still got that green taste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a little bit of green.
Oh, yeah. It's a little bit.
But it's not. There's a little bit of green to it.
Yeah.
There's
not much you can do with them when they're, you wait a day or two, then they're okay. But then if you wait a day or two too long, then they're squishy. But when they get squishy, I like to cut them up and put them in cereal.
Those are perfect.
Banana bread.
bread.
Good. Yeah, banana bread's good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been talking about cantaloupe all goddamn summer. I've been talking. You think my wife would get the hint and buy me some cantaloupe? No, I haven't had any cantaloupe. That's all I talked about, cantaloupe. Oh well.
Aren't you growing cantaloupe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. That garden he put in, he planted cantaloupe.
That's what I thought.
I haven't been out there to see it. I think the cantaloupes are smaller than my bell.
Wow.
So I don't know where they are, how they are now, but
I'll check on them later.
yeah. Oh well. By the way, I've been feeling good lately.
Yeah, I saw your post yesterday.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah, like I'm maxed out. Like they gave me a limit of what I can do for my workout, but it's nothing to get there. Now I'm having to stop myself. I'm not even sweating.
Oh, no.
So I think I got to do more, right?
Look, I break a sweat listening to you talk about your workouts.
Well, I'm just saying I have to do more. I got to get them to clear me for more of a workout.
Just wait.
Yeah. But I'm feeling good. I've been, now that my hematoma's disappeared, I feel like hematoma. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh well. Mexican Americans don't like to get up early, but they have to because they got to do a show with Steve. Mexican Americans like to eat bananas and complain because they're not ripe.
Oh, wow. Now I want a banana.
Do we have any?
I don't know. Spanky's here.
Morning. Hey, Spank.
Good morning, Spanky.
Morning, Spanky.
The golf cart king.
Good old Spanky Dank. Yeah, so I'm going to work out today and have another day of fitness. But I hope to get the sweat going too. Maybe I'll try some ropes. You know what I mean?
No. No.
Try to add ropes.
No. Doctor didn't say so. You're going to hurt yourself. That's too much pull on the abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
My abdomen feels great. Like I think the surgery.
Remember yesterday when you said Dan was right? Dan's right today also. That's too much pull on your abdominal muscles, and you're going to fucking hurt yourself.
It has been, I had surgery 7 weeks ago.
Did the doctor say do ropes?
No, but I'm
then
saying
don't do ropes.
It's been 7 weeks. I think how How long
Just
does it take
once.
for a surgery for them? Because all they did was put some staples in me. I'm sure the staples have taken, right?
Well, they put all those holes through your abdominal wall and through your abdominal muscles, and they stuck a mixer in there and blended up your organs. So just fucking wait.
And then they put something too far in my colon. That's what gave me the hematoma. I'm convinced of it.
Steve's used to having things far in his colon, but it's from a different direction.
Speaking of that,
Oh, no.
Man. Yeah, what's in your colon, Steve? What do you want to talk about now?
that's pretty clean, I can tell you. Last night's poop was about 12 to 16 inches long and had a curl on the end of it. Curled over a little bit.
Wow, because it was the way it was in your colon.
It was multicolored too.
So it was far enough to where it was
Yeah, it had been. Yeah.
into the straight part, but it was still up into the curly part.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Multicolored too.
Oh, Lord. I put my headphones on at the wrong time.
Kind of a brown and then a real dark
I wish
brown.
Big D was in so I could talk to him about the color of the color of my feces is very strange. My feces used to really be a dark color.
Yeah, that's from a high protein diet.
Yeah. But now my feces is very, very light colored.
You're not getting the nutrients you used to.
It was almost a caramel colored. That's what it is now. It's like a light caramel. A light caramel.
I'm never eating caramel again. Motherfucker.
It used to be a very, very dark color. Like a dark mousse, like a chocolate mousse. Very dark brown.
Hey, look at the time. We got to go.
Oh, I know. I needed Dan to let me know if he could put together a shelf.
Oh, he doesn't know how to put anything together.
Well, I'm gonna buy a shelf, and I want Dan. I want to see if Dan can put it together.
It's safe.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna buy this shelf, and then I want Dan to put it together for me. Because I think it would take him. I think it would take Dan like 10 minutes to put together.
That's what I thought about. That's what I thought about with the radio, but I was there for fucking 3 hours.
But it would take me several days and a lot of swearing. You know what I
know
mean?
that, yeah.
So Dan, could you put together like a shelf?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't. And I think it was made in China, so it.
It's not going to be square.
Yeah.
You better bring extra screws.
Yeah. And don't use power tools because it'll rip it apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to go to Target and buy the shelf and then have Dan put it together. That's what I'm thinking. Because then I want to put it up on my desk right here or on the console. So I have a shelf above the console.
Uh-uh.
So I can put my books in it.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. But I'm going to switch my office around. I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to move it. My camera's going to be moved to here. Yeah. So I'm going to take my banner and then put my banner up over the mirror. Over the mirror. Which will be a different view for you guys to see me. Do I still look attractive from this view?
You don't look attractive from any view.
Well, I'm thinking, but I'm thinking I do look more attractive now.
Yeah, now we'll be able to see. We'll be able to see your wife when she walks in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that, but now you'll see.
You do look brighter though. They're
Yeah,
more
you do look
well-
brighter. Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking is going from this angle, right? Or maybe I go from, I can
You're still brighter. Yeah.
maybe I can do an angle like like this or
Uh-huh.
whatever. I'll switch it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever angle I choose.
There you go.
So,
So if you put it back to that angle you were just on, and put all of a bunch of intelligent sounding books on your shelf.
yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm putting comic books, but yeah.
Oh, that's much better. We can only see half your face now.
Comic books don't make me sound intelligent, but I need to have a place to put them. And it makes because I'm losing weight, so my neck looks more.
can definitely
My
tell.
neck almost looks emaciated. You see it? I don't want when from the side. You guys can really see it. So I want to look.
Steve.
I want to
Come
look.
back.
I mean, look at him. I want to look strong, whatever, and more muscular.
Oh,
Whatever view is going to make me look strong and muscular, that's the view I want. So at least that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I kind of feel like this view seems more crowded.
Yeah, it does. It's not, but it does really
Yeah.
seem crowded.
The lighting's better, but the room looks more crowded.
Yeah. No, the room's very big. Mexican Americans. Like to drink water with chata and Cheeto. Yeah, so I don't know. But now I did something on my camera. I can't even see my banner now, so oh well.
We'll figure it out. We're getting ready to switch offices too. I'm going to move in here, and she's going to get the big office out there.
Oh, you guys are gonna switch offices?
Yeah. Because all I need my office for is to work and to, do the show. She has all these crafts and things that she works on and stuff that she does, and she doesn't have any room in here. So we're just going to switch.
Yeah, this is a great. I see Holly talking about the green couch. Yeah, this is a great couch. It really is a great couch. My daughter bought this couch. Now I can see the banner, huh? That looks
There we
good.
go.
But I can't see a lot of me.
There we go.
All right. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I could. Maybe you could have. Maybe I'll give you that couch, Holly. Although it's very comfortable. By the way, I'm getting closer to playing guitar. I got my guitar right here. My guitar is here. I pulled out all my lyrics and chords and everything that I used to play with. I got all that stuff in here. I'm ready now, and I found my guitar chord and everything. So
Sweet.
I'm just about ready to hook up. Just about ready. You know what I can't find is my guitar stand.
It's got to be there somewhere.
Yeah, that's somewhere in my garage, I think.
Yeah.
you use picks?
Yeah, I use a pick. Yeah.
I look down. I'd rather use picks. Yeah.
Well, I have to use a pick.
What kind of picks do you prefer?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Soft, medium, hard, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Medium, I guess.
Oh,
I had just regular guitar picks.
my brother likes hard.
Thank you for that, Joel.
That's our goal, Joe. That is our goal. We want everyone to watch the show while taking a dump. Right.
Is that different from when Steve takes a dump while on the show?
Boy, wouldn't that be something to do the show while Steve's in his bathroom?
No.
I don't think that's something I don't think we've ever done before.
I think we
You know
need
what
to
I mean?
schedule
Let's
it.
not do that.
Yeah.
I did leave the microphone on one time when I went to the bathroom when I was in the hospital. And you guys heard me call for help to come wipe my butt.
Wow.
But I'm done. But you
Yeah.
didn't see it on camera.
Thank God.
That would be
Maybe,
interesting.
maybe
to have
next
Steve.
Wednesday we can do that. We can make it a group.
That's when y'all
I'll
said,
take
"Did
my
you
phone
go
and
wash
that.
my hands?"
No, let's not do that.
That'd be interesting to have Steve in the bathroom while doing a show. Because I don't think he'd be that affected. You know what I mean? I think he would.
We
I
hear
did.
grunting. I'm
I
done.
did the show from the phone for fucking how long before I ever got a computer?
That's
Then
true.
I used Christina's computer for how long? Forever, the thing.
Forever.
Finally.
Good old Steve.
Because I'm poor.
You did it on morphine too. You did the show.
I like to have some morphine.
You enjoyed being on morphine?
Oh, yeah. It was definitely good.
You know, people who die of cancer, they're usually on morphine when they die. Like they give them they get a big thing of morphine right near the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they can go comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we were giving to my mom like every 2 hours.
Yeah, because it's such a good drug. Such a good drug that I don't know if it makes you forget you're dying or what it does, but
It makes you numb. Because I like it better than fentanyl.
because I've never taken fentanyl or, it's got the biggest thing. If I knew I was dying, I don't think I could handle like if I just knew, like, how could you go through that?
I don't know if I would like that. I mean, if I'm dying, there's probably still things I have to do. Don't drug me up. Let me get some shit done.
But like the people go on morphine and stuff and they kind of forget their, I mean, I'm sure they still know, because how do you reconcile with that? I couldn't even imagine, but it's not their focus. Like the morphine makes them, like they get pain-free and worry-free right before the end. So,
Yep.
So I can see why Steve's got addiction to it.
Yeah, that's exactly why people do heroin, because it turns off the world. It takes you away from everything. You're pain free, you're worry free, everything's turned off.
Damn. Is that why you do heroin, Steve?
I've never done heroin.
Oh.
I'm not a big needle guy.
Would you like to try some?
If you could smoke it, if you could give me some black dog, I'd try to smoke
I know. I know people smoke it, and I know people sniff it.
I know I've never. Only heroin I've ever been around was the stuff that you injected. I've never was able to get any black tar because I used to have a heroin pipe, but it broke.
I was at a party once in the 80s where there were people doing heroin. I was like, what? And they were smoking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people used to mix it with their weed and roll it up in a joint.
Jesus, yeah. They were smoking it, so I don't know. I always thought, I've seen on movies and stuff where they shoot it into their veins. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know you could smoke it.
That's the quickest way, of course. I mean, just so they were talking about. People were talking about this on one of the marijuana forums. I was talking about.
Oh,
They
you
talk
loved
about
it.
how
You
if
loved
you
it.
hold if you smoke it in, if you hold how long you hold it in, does it help? Does it help to get the buzz?
Well, the longer it's in there to absorb, the more you'll
Yeah,
absorb.
because it's absorbing through under your tongue. And that's how it's. That's cool because a lot of times I just take little bitty hits, and sometimes I take great big hits. I'd love to try some peyote.
So you'd love to try peyote. Would you do ayahuasca? Like I've heard about that ayahuasca that people do. Would you try that? You know? Would you try that stuff, Steve? I'm not sure
What?
how you take. I'm not sure if you smoke that ayahuasca or how they take it, but
What peyote?
no, the stuff that they I think it's big in Central America, and
Oh,
you take the ayahuasca. It's some sort of it's a hallucinogenic and also
oh,
something else that
yeah.
people take.
Yeah, there's a lot of those out there because I was watching that series Evil, and they were talking about they had added 750 milligrams of whatever this was, whether it was a hallucinogenic to sangria, and all these people were dancing around seeing ghosts and shit.
Is that what you want to try?
I love to try it. I wasn't. Maybe I didn't do enough mushroom, but I wasn't impressed with the mushrooms.
Oh, so you tried mushrooms?
Yes, I wasn't impressed with. It didn't really do anything for me.
I'll be damned.
Maybe I didn't do enough, and I only did a couple grams.
I've never tried mushrooms. I've never tried
Yeah.
LSD. I've never done any of that stuff because I don't know how I would react.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Tastes like dirt, honestly.
Are you into dirt?
You take a spoonful of dirt, and it's the same effect. I think
I don't know that I would ever enjoy any drugs because drugs, they change the way you feel, or they're supposed to make things better, whatever. I'm just fine the way I am. I don't need to be any less. I don't need to be any more. So
Yeah, I've never. However, I did try opium once. Oh my God.
and that's I don't like being not in control of myself. So things that would like narcotics that would make me
When I was
not
in college, we smoked opium. I've talked about it before. We smoked opium, and it was so good. It was so good. Do you remember I talked about it, Steve?
Yeah.
What did I say when I talked about it?
You couldn't do it. You were afraid you're going. You could
Yeah.
easily got hooked to it.
But what was the feeling that it gave you?
Oh, it was amazing.
Well, that's the same thing the first time I tried meth, and that's.
But I said, that's it. I've had this once. I don't want to experience this again because I could see myself getting addicted to this feeling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It was too good. Like, have you ever had stuff in your life that it's too good?
Yep.
You just go, okay.
Yep. It's just, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I don't think I should ever do that again. That's how I was when I tried opium. I didn't know I was smoking opium because I was not a drug user. I didn't use marijuana.
Right, yeah.
They were just like, "Hey, smoke this," and I did, and I was like, "Whoa!" And then if they had told me in the beginning, they said, "Here, smoke this opium," I'd have been like, "Whoa, no," you know. But
Right.
they told me after, and I was like, "Whoa," you know.
See, I knew I was
That was a crazy, crazy night.
because I didn't know if I wanted to try it. I was a very heavy marijuana smoker, but I had never really got into the meth thing. And they said, "Come on, try it." There was a whole bunch of them in my garage. Actually, we were all watching the Super Bowl. Once they started passing the pipe around, I couldn't even tell you who played that year, let alone tell you who won. Everybody passed out cold. It was. I mean, I was doing things I never thought I'd do.
That's another thing about drugs. You know, so many people, they want to do drugs at a football game or at a concert or whatever. The whole point of going is so you can remember that.
Enjoy it. Well, yeah.
And if you're too inebriated,
Right.
how do you remember it?
You know, people come to the haunted house and they get liquored up or they get drugged up.
Right.
How are you gonna? You're not gonna remember anything. What the fuck is the point?
I imagine the Boo Crew, there's a lot of people that show up inebriated.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
The later in the evening it gets, the more common it is, but it makes no sense to me. How can you? Yeah, you're going to enjoy this experience, but tomorrow you're not going to remember it.
Right.
Well, like when my band played, a lot of people in the crowd got really drunk. But then they like, "Oh my God, this was a great time." They still had a lot of fun. And they're like, "Oh, you guys were so good." And I'd be like, "Okay. Is that because we were actually good or because you were so
because you were so fucking hammered?"
You know what I mean? So it did make me wonder.
I just don't understand the whole mentality of it. You know, I want to experience things because I want to experience them. I don't want to, like when I go to a Metallica concert, I don't want to get so fried that I don't remember the fucking concert.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah. I don't know. But when I tried this, when I had that opium, it was so good that I said, "Nope, I'm done. I've had enough."
So describe this good feeling. What did it feel like?
I'd never experienced that before. It was beyond exclamation. It was so good. It was beyond explanation. But that's why I never wanted to try it again. You know what I mean? It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I've done this. I've experienced that. It was amazing, but I never want to do it again because I could see myself getting addicted to that. You know, I could see myself not wanting anything else but that.
Yeah.
And that scared me. If you guys can understand that, it was like, okay, this is too good. This is way too good. I don't think I ever want to do that again.
I think mine was this total. I felt almost invincible. I mean, that was crazy. I could move better than I'd ever moved. I had more energy than I had ever had in my life. I mean, come on. I stayed awake. I can tell you exactly what we were doing. We were getting ready to have a big garage sale. We were getting ready to move. And I was in the garage. And we were selling fucking everything. And we started doing a bunch of us, me and Cody and Justin. And Jody came over. And he brought some meth over. And we started doing meth. And we stayed up all night pricing shit in that garage. We just kept going and going and going and going. You got more stuff to get out. We got more junk price. Then I was able to make it till about half of the day next day. Then I crashed.
The high might be great, but the crash is whatever the high is. The crash is twice as bad.
like your whole adult life, you've been trying to get back and do more meth.
Right.
Okay, well,
It probably wouldn't be a good idea. I mean,
yeah,
because I would
you
try.
keep trying to do it. I'm saying that
I would
for
try.
me,
I probably didn't do something stupid and ended up hurting myself or somebody else or falling or.
I'm telling you, for me, when I did this opium, it was so good. I'm like, okay, I never want to try that again.
Oh,
But for you, all you've been trying to do is more meth.
because I love
The
that
exact
feeling, man.
opposite of what
And,
I was saying.
and I'm gonna say I said this before. That's what Michelle. That's what she said. We're leaving Dupo. I said, "What are you leaving Dupo? We're gonna move to some
She didn't
bumfuck
want you becoming a
Missouri,
meth addict.
bumfuck Missouri,
You would become
and
addicted.
down in the fucking hollers where there ain't nobody." My neighbor lives with his mom that's 90 fucking years old and carries a fucking shotgun all the time.
Lori wants to know if Tom wants to know if it was better than sex.
Yeah, for me.
No, sex is pretty good. I enjoy sex, but the night I did opium, I ended up having sex with. Okay, I went to college with these people, and in my class at college, there was this girl who was. She was probably the best looking person in the class, but I just didn't like her because I didn't like her personality. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
There was something about her personality that just turned me off.
Kind of like Sally Miller.
Like what?
Sally Miller.
I don't know Sally Miller, but
stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Call me poopy.
Is that the one that called you poopy pants?
This girl reminded. This girl. You guys ever watch the show Glee?
Yeah.
You know the star Glee. The that actress Leah Michelle played the character. The character was kind of Karen's like Leah Michelle. Yeah. The character that she played reminded me of this girl I went to college with. Yeah, Rachel, thank you. It reminded me of her. Okay. And I didn't like her. And to be honest, I don't think she liked me. But the night that the opium happened, the night the opium happened, I was all messed up, and we went to. Lamb took me to a Ponderosa. Or
Oh God!
He was on it too, and he's like, "Dude, we gotta get Ponderosa." And I'm like,
"Oh
what's
God, that
Ponderosa?" He goes, "Oh, we gotta get some Ponderosa." So we go to a Ponderosa, and I run into this chick, this Rachel, and I ended up sleeping with her, even though I hated her.
Oh my God!
And she hated me. I ended up at her apartment. It was she and her roommate's apartment, and they were both there. I don't know what the hell happened, but I ended up waking up next to this girl I hated. I mean, she was decent looking, but the character was her character was just completely against everything I liked. And to be honest, I think that's how I was for her. We had no business being together. Wow. And like, you ever wake up and go, what the hell?
No.
That's how I was that next morning. I woke up and I was like, oh, I felt amazing. I was like, I have no pain. There's no
Yeah.
you know. And then the girl was next to me, and we were covered up. And I woke up, and she was still sleeping. And I remember taking the covers. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but I took the covers away. To see if I was wearing underwear or what the hell I had going on. And we were both naked, and she looked pretty hot naked. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did she at least look good naked?
Oh yeah, she looked good, and I was like, okay, but I was not attracted to her at all.
Mm.
But that's what happened when I was on the opium. I ended up with this girl. So I woke up, got dressed, and then got the hell out of there and got the hell out of their apartment. In fact, how the hell did I think I got up, I used their phone, and I called Lamb or something. I said, hey, dude. I said, hey, pick me up on your way to school. He's like, what? He goes, where are you? I said, I'm in downtown Alton. You got to come. And so he came and picked me up, and that's how I got to school that day.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? And then that girl and I never mentioned it again. You know what I mean? It's like, we never, we just went about, our same classes. We went about our same arguing and dislike of each other we always had.
So the hatred, the mutual hatred continued.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And I don't think it was bad sex or anything. You know what I mean? But it was just, and I never did it again, never hooked up with her again, but there was a dislike. But when I woke up that next morning, that's who I was in bed with. And I was like, oh my God. And I snuck out. Wondering.
She was probably wide awake, just pretending to be asleep so there would be no interaction as you left the room.
She looked very pleased. I don't know. I don't know I don't know what was going on. But I just got the hell out of there. I just woke up, went to the bathroom, called Lamb, and then got dressed and waited for him outside and went to school. And then the girl and I, we kept the same relationship. However, there was times our mutual hatred in class and stuff like that would happen, but there was sort of an unspoken wink at the end.
Yep.
To where it's like I would say things, or she would say things to me, or I would say things to her where even though I wouldn't wink, it was like
the wink was implied.
It was like I was saying, well, you're just like the worst human alive. You know what I mean? But there was like an unspoken wink at the end where she knew that that's not what I meant. And I knew, and the same thing was with her.
Yep.
When she would say things about me, I could tell that she didn't really mean them. Does that make any sense? But I never went back and hooked up with her again, and just never did any of that. But that drug night, I put all that stuff aside and that's who I ended up with.
Right.
Was someone I didn't even really like, which is strange, right?
No, it's human nature.
To have sex with people you don't like?
I mean, it's the moment happens and everybody's buttons are turned on. So yeah, you go for it. It's human nature.
Well, yeah.
Humans and dolphins are the only mammals on the planet that have sex for pleasure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how I don't know why I ended up with this girl, other than she was in the Ponderosa. She was in the Ponderosa, and I was in the Ponderosa. And her roommate was really good. I liked her roommate a lot. She was nice.
Ponderosa, a good steak. I love
And
it.
I don't know if the roommate was involved or not. I have no idea.
Wow.
I don't remember. But, but this girl I never got along. And she was dating a friend of mine.
Oh,
And I really liked the guy. And I think the guy's gone on to be I think he's an author or something.
Oh, wow. So Ray has sex with people he's not attracted to. Steve is attracted to everyone and can't have sex with them.
I have had sex with people I wasn't attracted to. I don't regularly have sex with people I'm not attracted to, but I have. The last 30 some odd years I've had sex with someone I'm very attracted to. It's only my wife, but
Puddin makes a great point. All that Steve got out of that story was that Ponderosa has good steak.
What do they do?
But I remember that I don't think that it was just the steak. I remember having a salad or something.
Oh, they had a wonderful salad bar.
Yeah,
you tossed your salad, Ray?
No, I remember the salad. I just remember having a bunch of salad.
Oh yeah, they had a wonderful salad bar.
But it was lettuce and tomato and ranch dressing and
oh yeah,
and a bunch of stuff like that.
I can smell the steak, right? I love Ponderosa and Bonanza and Maverick Steakhouse.
Jen says when she was high after surgery, they stopped somewhere on the way home and she started chatting with someone she doesn't like. She doesn't even remember the conversation, but Big D says that she ended up having a long conversation with this person she didn't like. I think that sort of describes what happened with me at the Ponderosa.
I have long conversations with people I don't like every Wednesday morning.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm sorry, did I just say that out loud?
wow.
I don't know. I don't know what happened in my situation. I don't know. All I know is I ended up hooking up with this girl I didn't really like that much. That's so it's not like there's any point to the story. I'm not saying it for younger people to learn anything from. It's just that's just how
what he's saying is opium makes you fuck people you don't like.
Well, I'm just saying that when I was on opium, it was a very, very good night.
Opium makes you eat steak and screw people you don't like.
Well, I'm just saying that I would like to try opium again when I end up having sex with someone I really like at the end of the night instead of,
Corey makes a very important statement, Ray. I'm going to let you read.
That's the power of vagina. Yeah, Steve would do the opium and end up having sex with Shelley.
Well, you'd have to give me
for a second there.
You probably have to give me more than morphine.
Oh.
What's the relation? What's the relationship to opium to morphine? And I don't know if they're somehow connected or. I wonder because I know that opium is I can't remember the class or what I want to say it's very close to heroin, isn't it?
Heroin is made from the same plant that opium is.
Yeah, so I think that, and I don't know if morphine is made from that or not. So.
Morphine is a principal ingredient in opium. It's extracted from the opium resin, and it's 10 times more powerful than opium.
So morphine, opium, and heroin are all connected. They all have.
Yeah, they all come from the poppy plant.
Mm-hmm. So I imagine, I mean, if opium blew my mind, oh my God, I can't imagine what heroin would do.
Oh yeah.
Or morphine.
Oh.
I mean, it must be amazing. Steve's just amazed now, just in his memories of thinking about last time he was on morphine, how much he liked it.
Mhm.
I can tell you, Morphine Steve was one of the funniest things we've ever had on this show. He was very
You
entertaining
realize,
on
wow,
morphine.
I have to get some opium.
Oh, good.
I don't
Lord.
know. You need I don't think morphine's a street drug. I don't think you can just go up to a dealer and buy morphine. Don't you have to take it intravenously? I don't.
You can get anything on the street.
I mean, it's extracted from the sap of the unripe poppy bulbs, so I'm assuming that its natural state is a liquid form.
Yeah. And by the way, Corey says opium is the base ingredient in opioids.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Yeah,
where
I
the name
don't
comes
do
from.
opioids. I don't do opioids, but
No, because it makes you fuck people you don't like.
I never have.
You just said you did opium. That's an opioid.
Yeah. Well, like I don't do any kind of pills or anything. Any of that stuff. I don't do any, And I don't think I would like to fuck someone I don't like. I haven't had sex with anyone other than my wife, and I like her most days,
So it doesn't take opium for you to have sex with your wife.
No, yeah. When you like someone, you don't need opium to have sex with them. That only seems to be people you don't like. Like I said, if I would have married someone I don't like, I probably would have had to have been I'd have to be on some kind of something to have sex. Be an alcoholic or a drug addict or like, look at Steve. Steve was a drug addict.
Mhm.
Boy. What's time?
I'm just saying maybe that's how his addiction got started.
You said was a drug addict.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is
I definitely should have said
is
Yeah.
It's legal now.
present tense, not past.
No, not all drugs. Marijuana's legal.
That's the only thing I do
All right.
now. If there's offer for others, I'll try it.
But you would do other stuff.
Yes.
Chance.
Yes. On an experimental basis only.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Tom says, yeah, Steve stayed married for 15 years, even though he was miserable. Yeah.
I wasn't miserable all 15 years, just about the last 10.
Just the last 14.
Just the
we made
last
it
14, 11 months. Did you have good sex on your wedding night, Steve?
No, we didn't. We slept in separate beds on our wedding night.
Really?
There's a clue right there.
What the hell?
Well, okay. Here's the story.
You got to consecrate the marriage. I mean, when did you finally get around?
My mom. Okay, my mom paid for us because we got married in Springfield at the United Methodist Church, which was stupid because we only had about 50 people showed up and it seated 1,000. So it kind of looked stupid. We had people scattered all over the fucking thing. And my mom paid for our wedding night, which was a hotel room at that time was new. It's right over there at the Hampton Inn, maybe. Or the South Dirksen, right there at the corner.
Yeah, that's Hampton.
Shape. Yeah, at the Hampton Inn. It was new at this time.
Hampton Inn. Oh my.
Okay, so but she got us 2 double beds. Well, we tried to push them together, but
Why did she give you 2 double beds? Why not one big?
I don't know why she just she mama was paying for it, so we didn't have money for it. We were just gonna go back home. Get married and go back home. We weren't even gonna go on a honeymoon till we had this thing called a wishing well. That's where people put all the cards at.
Yeah.
We started going through all the cards we got for our wedding. I damn, we're gonna be able to take a honeymoon. Where you gonna go? Because we had like $500 in cash. Like, damn, we're going to so we went to St. Louis to the zoo.
That was your honeymoon?
We stayed at the Pear Tree down there. One night, we got double beds again. So we put them together, but it didn't work because we were both fat. So when we rolled in the middle, the beds separated.
Yeah.
So we had already lived together for 6 months before we'd already had sex plenty of times.
I had sex the day I got married.
I don't even remember.
Does your wife know?
Yeah, she was there.
Oh, okay.
No, we got married in Vegas, and right after we got married, I went and played some blackjack, and I was winning, and then my wife came up to me and said, "Let's go back to the hotel room," and I was like, "I'm on a roll, you know." And then she said, "You know what I mean? Let's make this wedding official or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, well, let me cash in the chips and go." And then we spent the rest of the day in the hotel room. But, after marriage, there's sort of a, I can't wait till we have sex thing that was going on in my mind.
But yeah, you sat down at the blackjack table.
You got to consummate that marriage. Yeah, what did I say? The consummate's what I meant. Did I say something different earlier? Yeah, you got to consummate that marriage.
Maybe that's why we did.
When did you finally consummate your marriage? When did you make it? Because it's not legal until, right?
That's bullshit.
No, I think there is some standing to consummating a marriage.
Well, let me think. The only time I remember having sex with her was in the one rental house, and that was after that was right before our divorce. I mean, like we're talking like maybe a month before our divorce, or before I got her and Ed together, because it was in that house that we lived in after we lost the house that my mom bought for us because we couldn't afford it anymore. And that's the last time I remember having sex with her. I think it might have just been so bad that I just didn't want to have, because it was like having sex with an egg.
Yeah, Holly says you can have your marriage annulled if you don't have.
I've already divorced, so.
Well, I'm just saying you have to consummate a marriage. You have to do it.
Well, I'm pretty sure we didn't consummate the marriage. I know we didn't. I know we didn't that weekend, that's for sure.
I'll be damned. You've got to, I think you've got to do it. You've got to consummate a marriage.
I didn't know that. This is the first time I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've been divorced for 18 years.
Like they're talking about it. If you don't consummate a marriage, you can have it annulled.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, you've got to make
even at our age, even if I were to get married now.
And if you never have sex, you can get it annulled. Now you can just not tell anybody and be fine. But like if you get married as a fat old man,
right?
If you get married as a fat old man and you don't have sex with someone, as long as you keep it to yourself,
right?
Fine.
Right.
But if your partner wants to have your marriage annulled, they can go ahead and have
Oh,
it
wow.
annulled because you guys never have sex.
Huh.
You know what I mean? So sex is sex is considered a part of the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I know I wouldn't want to be married if I couldn't, if I wasn't having sex. I think when I first got married, it was sex every day, every night for a long while before then we started going to every other night.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was early on in marriage. It was every, it was
What?
all the time.
I
And
don't
it was-
ever remember it.
For my wife and I, it was like every other night until like our 40s, or until she got pregnant.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean that was the norm. By the way, DA says I think there was a survey that the results showed most couples were not able to consummate on the wedding night. Oh, definitely no.
Wow.
I did it during the day, right after we got married. Like I said, we went and gambled for like an hour, and then we went and consummated. So, yeah, and that was memorable.
Huh.
That was very memorable. The wedding day sex. Oh my God. My wife had on white, a garter.
Ooh.
Keep talking.
Oh man, I'm telling you, it was amazing.
What else did she have on, Ray?
She had on thigh-high hose
Oh.
hooked up to a garter.
Oh.
Man, she looked amazing. Jen said she got pregnant on the honeymoon. Wow.
Wow. Left it in a little too long, I think.
Corey said he started in the limo on the ride to the reception. What? Yeah, I mean, when I got married, couldn't wait to have sex. That's when you first get married, one of the most important things is, I cannot wait to get this going. It takes years before you it becomes less than every day. But Steve, you're saying that yours wasn't like that?
No.
Sorry to hear that.
Like I said, I can only remember one time. And that was close to the end of our marriage. So
You just remember having sex once while you were married?
yeah. I remember when we first got together, I mean, it was probably about, I didn't live with her right away. I still living in Taylorville, or living in Decatur, and she lived in Taylorville. So I was always seeing her on the weekends. And that was only if I had to work, didn't have to work on Saturday.
Damn. Yeah, no, see, that's there's no way. Of course, I got married at 20. What was I, 22 or whatever? I got married young.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh well. We should probably wrap it up because I just looked at the time. It's after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. All right, let's wrap her up.
Okay. We go now.
We get Dan on the show and we get to talking, and next thing you know, it's like we've been going for 2 hours. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, he doesn't even like us.
Yeah.
Could you please answer Puddin'? He's asked 14 fucking times. Could you please
Puddin',
answer?
I don't know, Puddin'. Don't be a pain in the ass. I imagine, yes. God damn. Why,
Son of a bitch.
I did
You know,
one
he could've-
last week. I imagine I'll do it tonight. God damn.
He could have given you 5 minutes after the show and then texted you as opposed to
Yes.
clogging the chat with show
Put a
tonight,
clog in the
show
chat
tonight,
room.
show
God
tonight, show
damn.
tonight, show tonight. Motherfucker.
Son of a bitch. Yes. That's the plan.
You asshole.
Plan, Puddin'. I'm gonna delete him from the chat room. Smart ass.
What a dick.
Anyway, thanks everybody for checking us out today. We'll be back. Concession stand tonight.
So is there a show tonight?
And then we'll be back tomorrow morning.
2 shows tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. 2 shows tomorrow too.
We may or may not be here tomorrow night. We don't know yet. Depends on what we get done today.
Are you guys ready? Open? Because it opens. You guys open in a couple days, right?
We open Friday night. And I think for our part, we are most of the way ready. But we were told last night, eventually at some point, you have to just leave it alone and stop adding this and putting in that. Just fucking stop or you'll never be finished.
That's true.
So
Right.
we're reaching that point. I have a few more projects that have to be done. And then the rest, I'm just going to sprinkle some fuck it on it and walk away.
You're going to sprinkle some fucking on it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was something you just sprinkle.
Yeah, I one of the pouches on my tool belt is full of fuck it that I can sprinkle on things.
Sprinkle some fucking on it. We're done.
That's right.
All right. Well, I wish you guys luck. I hope it's all coming together because you're starting Friday.
Yeah.
That'll be your first people going through. Do you know who the first person going through is? You guys, have you already sold that ticket?
Yeah, there's already some time slots Friday night and Saturday night that are sold out.
Look at that.
And we actually had a tour last night. The Lions Club that runs the haunted house, they all went through last night. So
it was fun scaring people?
Oh, we didn't scare last night.
Oh.
We just, they had to, I was building and they had to walk around me to get through.
Oh,
I thought
I was just checking it out.
you guys don't have a dress rehearsal though, where you?
No. Most of us don't need it.
Well, some of the amateurs do. Like, what about people who are on the trail? Maybe they weren't good enough to be in the house. They were.
I think since we've started building this year, I think I maybe have seen 4 trail people total out there. So I don't know what the trail people are doing. We never see them.
How disturbing. Well, they're less than.
Yeah.
Hope Brian Grant picked out his tree.
One with a hole in it.
I heard that there was one trail person who got promoted to house this year.
Oh, good God.
Has she been demoted back to trail yet? Have they demoted her back? Is that the move that made you mad? She was demoted back to trail. Is that what pissed you off?
Y'all can piss off.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for checking us out today. So long, everybody. Yay!